All right, so everybody wants results now. Money now, confidence now, success now. But people who actually win, they're playing a game. Most people quit before it even starts. All right, but before we get into it, hit that like button and subscribe and stay with me because this mindset changes everything. All right, so here's the problem with short term thinking. We live in a world addicted to fast feedback. If it doesn't work in 30 days, we call it a failure. If we don't feel motivated, we stop. And if no one's watching, we quit. That's why you need an accountability partner, like a coach, like me. All right, let's keep going. But the long game doesn't care about your feelings, it only responds to consistency. And this is a problem I had in my younger days was consistency. Just sticking with anything long enough was always my problem. Maybe you have the same problem, and I can help you with that. Link down below. Email me at coachbryharden@gmail.com. If we're a good fit, we can work together. All right. All right. So most people aren't losing because they're incapable. They're losing because they expect too much too soon. So the long game is boring, but that's why it works. Playing the long game looks unimpressive from the outside. It's showing up when no one's clapping. It's doing reps when there's no visible progress. And it's trusting a process that hasn't paid you back yet. And anyone who goes to the gym, you know what I'm talking about. All right, sorry guys. Got an interruption here. But her name's Savvy. She's trying to steal the spotlight here. We'll see if I can continue this coaching with her in my lap, okay? All right, so trusting a process that hasn't paid you back yet. And the yet is everything. The long game rewards the person who stays when the excitement leaves. All right, so you don't need intensity. What you need is endurance. Anyone can go hard for a week, right? Anyone can feel inspired after a video. Hopefully, you feel inspired after this one. But the long game is built on something stronger than motivation. It's built on identity. That's the mind shift. All right. You no longer ask, do I feel like doing this? You say, this is just who I am now. There's the shift right there. And that's when effort turns into momentum. And small wins compounds quietly. Here's the part most people miss: progress compounds silently, quietly. You won't notice it day to day, but you'll notice it when you look back 6 months from now and realize you think differently, you react differently, and you even move differently. The long game isn't loud, but it's ruthless in its payoff. So stop measuring days and start measuring years. Short term thinkers ask, is this working? Long term players ask, who am I becoming? The mind shift right there. Because if you become the kind of person who shows up daily, success becomes inevitable, not lucky. I think that's so powerful right there. I have to repeat that, okay? Success becomes inevitable, not lucky. You don't win by being faster. You win by staying in the game longer than everyone else. And I keep saying that, no matter what you're involved in, success comes not in the short sprints. Maybe short ones do, but the long-term game, winning the game, doesn't come in the sprint. It comes in not even a marathon. I don't even think a marathon's accurate metaphor. I think it's more of the last man standing or the last woman standing, right? You just outlasted everybody. When everybody else quit, you're the one that's still there going. That's how you win the long game. All right, and so here's my final thoughts. The long game isn't about patience. It's about faith in your future self. Believe in yourself. Believe in that future self, the person you're becoming. So keep building, keep showing up, keep stacking days, keep stacking wins that don't feel special. Because one day you'll look back and realize you didn't get lucky. You just didn't quit. Powerful. You didn't get lucky. You just didn't quit. That's how powerful that is, right? All right. So, with that said, if you're committed to playing the long game, like and subscribe, and let's build this new identity together. All right. I appreciate you taking the time watching this. And I'm Coach Bry. If you like what you hear, like I said, hit me up down below in my email, coachbryharden@gmail.com. And I'll see you in the next one.